Welcome to the Book of Greatness. We are going to see about the great scientists and their great works. The great scientist we are going to see is Aristotle. Aristotle is the father of biology. He was born on 384 BC. He was born at Chalcis, Greece. His spouse named Pythas. He is a student of Plato. Aristotle was a Greek philosopher and polymath during ancient Greece. He is the founder of Peripatetic School of Philosophy. He is a teacher of Alexander the Great. He wrote many elegant treatises, but only third of his original output has survived. He wrote several treatises on ethics, including most notable the Nicomachean Ethics. He died at 322 BC. His one of his quotes is, "Man is by nature a political animal." The next great scientist we are going to see is Theophrastus. Theophrastus is the father of botany. He was born on 371 BCE. He is the successor to Aristotle in Peripatetic School. He presided over that school for 36 years after Aristotle. He had a wide range of interests extending from physics and biology to ethics and metaphysics. His real name was Trymus. His nickname Theophrastus was given by Aristotle. Enquiry into Plants and on the Cause of Plants are the two important works of Theophrastus. His notable ideas are prostelliptic and hypothetical syllogism. His one of the quotes is, "Time is most valuable thing a man can spend." The next great scientist we are going to see is Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton is a father of physics. He was born on 4th January 1643. He was born at Lincolnshire, England. He is an unmarried person. Sir Isaac Newton was an English mathematician, physicist, astronomer, theologian, and author. He is widely recognized as one of the greatest mathematicians and most influential scientists of all time and as a key figure in the scientific revolution. His famous discoveries are Newton's law of motion, Newton's law of universal gravitation. Newton built the first practical refracting telescope. He died on 31st March 1727. His one of the quotes is, "Truth is ever to be found in simplicity, and not in multiplicity and confusion of things." The next great scientist we are going to see is Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin is the father of electricity. He was born on 17 January 1706. He was born at Boston, United States. His spouse name Deborah Read. Benjamin Franklin is a British-American polymath. He is the founding father of United States. He was a leading writer, printer, political philosopher, politician, Freemason, scientist, etc. He invented the lightning rod, which is one of the greatest inventions in physics. He never patented his invention. He is the inventor of electricity. He is the inventor of bifocal glasses and flexible urinary catheter. His one of the quotes is, "Either write something worth reading or do something worth writing." The next great scientist we are going to see is Anton Lavoisier. Anton Lavoisier is the father of chemistry. He was born on 26 August 1743. He was born at Paris, France. His spouse named Marie Anne Lavoisier. Anton Lavoisier is a French nobleman and chemist who was central to the 18th century chemical revolution. He had a large influence on both the history of chemistry and history of biology. He discovered the oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, and silicon. He is not only a chemist but also a biologist too. Lavoisier helped to construct the metric system and wrote the first extensive list of elements. He helped to reform chemical nomenclature. His one of the quotes is, Language or true analytical method. The next great scientist we are going to see is Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur is the father of immunology. He was born on 27 December 1822. His spouse named Mary Pasteur. Louis Pasteur is a biologist, microbiologist, and also a chemist. He created the first vaccine for rabies and anthrax. The Pasteur Institute was inaugurated on November 14, 1888. Since 1888, the Pasteur Institute has been extended to different countries, and currently there are 32 institutes in 29 countries in various parts of the world. He is responsible for disproving the doctrine of spontaneous generation. He is the founder of the process called pasteurization. He was died on 27th September 1895. Is one of the coaches in the field of observation, chance favors only the prepared mind. The next great scientist we are going to see is Karl Landsteiner. Karl Landsteiner is the father of blood grouping. He was born on 14 June 1868. He was born at Vienna, Austria. His spouse named Leopoldine H. Wellstroh. He is a biologist, physician, and immunologist. He distinguished the main blood group in 1900. In 1930, he received the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. He is also known for the discovery of Rh factor and poliovirus. He excelled in the field of medicine and virology. He is also referred as a father of transfusion medicine for his pioneering work. He died on 26 June 1943. Blood alone moves the wheels of history. The next great scientist we are going to see is Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein is the father of modern physics. He was born on 14 March 1879. He was born at Ulm, Germany. His spouse named Elsa Einstein. Albert Einstein is a theoretical physicist. He developed the theory of relativity, one of the two pillars of modern physics. He is the best known general public for his mass-energy equivalence formula, E is equal to mc square. He received the Nobel Prize in 1921 for physics for his services to theoretical physics. He discovered the law of photoelectric effect. One of his quotes is, "Imagination is more than knowledge."
Want to know more about these topics? Please follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe our channel.